Friends, welcome to my class today. Today we'll be seeing the last topic in literature review, that is online search. So if you are the first time watching my video, please like, share, subscribe and click the notification button for my video updates regularly. Okay, online search. So that is, as the search process begins, we must keep on searching in a different way in order to identify the sufficient information regarding our study. So in the first search, by seeing some books and journals, you may not get the sufficient information. So we must proceed to the online search. So we have to keep on using so many techniques. You have to use combinations of words related to our study so that we can get information from online. Okay, in online search, there are different techniques. The first is the Boolean search. So Boolean search has two techniques. One is narrowing technique and the other one is broadening technique. So in narrowing technique, so we use mostly the word and. So that means it is a more specific type of technique and our search will be limited to a particular topic. Okay, for example, we have to study about knowledge of diabetes mellitus. We use knowledge and diabetes mellitus. So like that we use a phrase called and only the knowledge and diabetes mellitus related search will be obtained from the search results. And next technique is broadening technique. So here we will use multiple words with a phrase or, okay, like type 1 diabetes mellitus or juvenile diabetes mellitus. So like this we use multiple words with a letter R. So this is a broader areas where we will know about all the types and other aspects of diabetes mellitus. Okay, so like this here the search results are very wide and we use the letter R. And next is nesting technique. So in nesting technique there are two types. One is advanced search and round brackets. So in advanced search there will be multiple boxes coming. Okay, so like in the drop list, like multiple boxes will come on the computer screen. So you can use multiple words and search according to the study. In round bracket search, so the researcher study may have different meanings or different parts in the study. Okay, so certain times the researcher can write the word what, that is the word what or sentence what he wanted to search, and put the meaning of the sentence in the bracket and then search. Okay, so that the specific topic related to the search results can be obtained. Okay, for example, if I say a word bark, okay, so bark is dog also bark and there is a bark of a tree, both has the same word but the meaning is different. Okay, so if the researcher has something like that one phrase which has the same meaning, then in order to be specific he can put the what the researcher wanted to identify, he can put it in the bracket. Okay, like whether it is a barking of the dog or whether it is a bark of a tree. So like that he can put it in the bracket so that the exact search results can be arrived. And next is truncation. Truncation is the researcher will search some term and that term he will put an asterisk so that all the terms with that the ending answers, okay, so the words that are ending with that answers will be arriving in the will be obtained in the search results. Okay, for example, if the researcher wanted to learn something about the team, okay, so he can type as team and put asterisk. So that means all the groups related to the team, like it can be a teamwork or team decision making or team members. So all the related searches will come. So that time in truncation they will be using a word asterisk, that is a star symbol will be used and the researcher can search. Next is the keyword search. So in this large phrases can be used to search. So only thing is we have to put a operated word called and in between. Okay, so like when you combine two or three words, but you have to write a letter and in the middle. Okay, so it is also same like phrase search, but the keywords will be showed in a double quotation marks. Okay, for example, I wanted to read knowledge, practice and attitude of inhaler therapy. Okay, so of asthma patients, then I have to put this knowledge, attitude, practice, these all the keywords I have to put it in a double quotation mark and search for the result. And next is phrase search. So this is also same like keyword search only. So here also we use the word operator word, that is called and in between the combination of words, But only thing is here we don't put the stress the keywords. Okay, that is we don't stress the double quotation on the keywords. So that is the only difference. Next is the proximity search. Okay, so proximity search is present in only certain databases. So here the find results will be when we type something, the find results will be in close proximity search results of another. Okay, that is, for example, if a sudden outbreak of a new disease have come, okay, like COVID-19. Okay, so many researchers will not be there related to COVID-19 because it is a new disease. So the search results, that is, it is a group, this COVID-19 is group of coronavirus family. So when we put some topic on the search area, so it will show the close proximity results related to our search. Okay, so something, if I put COVID-19, it will show related to the coronavirus related studies. So that is called as proximity search. Okay, and same way, if we don't know that this new disease will have some more information, then we can use some close proximity word and then we can search for the results. Okay, so next is the field search. So when we know specific information about our research, like already we have done a research and we have taken the bibliography, the title, or all the abstract related to the research, then we can just enter the author name or publication title or any journal title, date, year. So all those things are the bibliography we can enter and we can obtain the study for related to our field, that is called as field search. Okay, so these are the techniques in online search. Okay, there are some online databases related to health and medicine. So first is CINAHL. CINAHL stands for Cumulative Index to Nursing and Allied Health Literature. So this database provide indexing for all the top nursing and allied health literature available, including nursing journals, publication, and National League for Nursing and American Nurses Association. So all the nursing related journals are available here, and it covers a wide range of topics including nursing, biomedicine, health sciences, librarianship, alternative complementary medicine, and consumer health, and other 17 allied health disciplines are present in CINAHL. And in addition, CINAHL also provide access to healthcare books, nursing dissertations, selected conference proceeding, standards of practice, audiovisual, and book chapters. Okay, it includes all full text journals, legal cases, clinical innovations, critical path research instruments, and clinical trials. Okay, so it consists also full text journals, so that the full text of the literature, how the author did the study, all will can be updated from this CINAHL database. Okay, advantages of CINAHL database is CINAHL has an updated version of CINAHL Plus with full text. So it is a targeted source with specific sources of scholarly materials that are related to nursing and allied health. So search results can be more relevant. And the database has tools and features that are specific to the health and sciences. So example, CINAHL Plus with full text will offer a sophisticated health and medical thesaurus. So that is nothing but the thesis or dissertation or the journal articles, and a system of subject headings known as CINAHL headings. So you can also limit your search with the CINAHL headings. Okay, so that on the specific topic what you want to search, you can search in the CINAHL database. And search functionally, the searching functionally and the tools and searches are much sophisticated and advanced. Okay, so they have been updated, and so it is an advanced searching system, so that all the proximity searching, and also you can use search history, so that previously what you have searched can be identified from this CINAHL database, and it also provides better search results. Next is accessing CINAHL database. This is how you can search the information from the CINAHL database. So first we have to get registered by paying some subscription money to the CINAHL database. So you have to get registered, then they will give a password, from that you can enter into the CINAHL database. So there will be a subject term box, there you can type what subject you want to search, and from the drop down list you can also search this boolean operator. So the defaultly there will be and, if you want, or you can also change it. And the drop down menus in the right, so in the left you can see the boolean operator, and in the right you can searchable field. Okay, so searchable field is related to medicine or related to nursing or related to physiotherapy. So like that, all those fields you can search. And in addition, in lower part of the CINAHL main search page, under search option, there are number of clickable options for narrowing the search results. Okay, so once you put the main topic, there will be so many narrower topic will be coming, so you can identify on the specific topic you want to study, and select the dates or range of dates within which your results must have been published. Okay, so you can also publish it by the, so like how long you want to take to publish, so all those things you can identify. And retrieving only peer reviewed works. Okay, so here only after the, in CINAHL you cannot find the researches which are under trial. Okay, that is only after all the peer reviewed work is all the review has done and critically analyzed, then only it will be published in the CINAHL database. And you can also access with the full text of the article, and you can also select the area of interest by advanced practice nursing or maternity nursing, etc. So like that, advanced searches can also be done in the CINAHL. Next is Cochrane database. So this is named after the person called Archie Cochrane. So here there are so many databases related to medicine, healthcare, and also other organization. So here it consists of so many Cochrane reviews. So reviews means, you know, whether about the comments related to Cochrane, and databases of systemic review and meta-analysis. So which summarizes and interpret the results of the medical research. Okay, all those will be present, and the library aims to make results well conducted controlled trials readily available and is key source of evidence-based medicine. Okay, so all the trial related studies also will be present, so you can have a key resource of evidence-based medicine. The contents in Cochrane are, so Cochrane contains of systematic reviews, that is all peer reviewed systematic reviews and protocols prepared by the Cochrane review groups. And there is a central register for controlled trials, so that is called central. So it is a database contains all the details of articles and control trials, other studies related to healthcare, and also other bibliographic databases like Medlines, Embase, and other published and unpublished sources also are present in this register, so it is easy to access. And also including trial from trial registries such as International Court Clinical Trial Registry Platform and clinical trials. Okay, so there is also trial register, so it also includes the studies which have not still found out. Okay, that means the results are not published and which is under trial, so those studies also you can access in Cochrane. There is also another Cochrane clinical answers. So in this, any type of questions of interest of healthcare professionals will be summarized, and they will have a user friendly presentation with graphics and high level conclusions of the research evidence based on Cochrane reviews. So all those will be presented. So these are the contents of Cochrane. Okay, next is the methods to access the Cochrane database. So there is individual login. So in individual login through Wiley online library functions, you can register and log in by paying the account money to the library account, and thereby you can access, they will give a register and login password, so that you can access to the account and get the information or any PDF download, any full text of the articles you can get. And pay per view, so this is like a rental basis. For a 48-hour basis you have to pay through ReadCube, and they will use, we need not have a monthly subscription, so like that no subscription is there, per time you can pay and you can use. So this is for any immediate access to the Cochrane, it can be done. And institutional login, so any institution which is a member of the Cochrane can they can get the login ID from their institution, and they can get access the Cochrane library. Next is national provision. So certain countries have a national funded license program. So those countries who have already funded and licensed with the Cochrane, so in that country the residents can access this Cochrane free of cost through Google. Okay, next is the Medline database. So it is a US National Library of Medicine premier bibliographic database that contains more than 26 million references and journal articles in life sciences, and with main concentration on biomedicine. So distinctive feature of Medline is that it records are indexed with NLM medical subject headings. Okay, next is accessing Medline database. So this is the most common method, and almost so many professionals use this method of searching database. So it is provided by NLM for free access via internet. So through internet, like www.pubmed.gov, you can go and then you can search, and it's also search with PubMed interface or non-Medline citations. Okay, without even Medline citations, you can directly put the article name in Google, and there will be this NLM publishers full text will be obtained. The article is also available from a publisher or a institution. So directly from the publisher or the institution, you can access it through that link out. And some publishers, they provide free access to their journal, so all the full text will be provided free. Some require an online license or a fee has to be paid to access the journal. So this is about the online search. I hope you understood the class. If you like my class, please share, subscribe and comment, and also click the notification button. Thank you.